Hello and welcome back to the TBC. Today I've been invited here as a VIP guest to the historic Lymm Transport Day. Brilliant! The Lymm Historic Transport Day was born in 2013, raising money for charity and bringing people together for a fantastic day out. I'm here to check out the weird and the wonderful array of vehicles on show and meet some of the owners, TBC style. Brilliant! Who are you going to call? Ghostbusters. I'll be meeting the Ghostbusters later in the show along with KITT from Knight Rider. Check out this old Granada. The owner has a little surprise for me. All will be revealed. How about some bikes? Oh, and a Broadmoor Escapee. Here come the scooter boys. Bloody hell, mate, you need a bigger bike. A collection of motorcycles, and joining this episode, I get to meet a Speedway World Champion, no less. Magic. Well, I bumped into an old friend here with his MG, and it's Paul. Hello, Paul. How you doing,
Tim.
Paul?
Good to see you again. You okay?
I seen you last week with your lovely Porsche, and you got this now as well.
I know. I get out and about.
Oh, I tell you what, amazing. MG. So, obviously, we learned about your lovely red Porsche. Let's perhaps you could tell us about your MG.
Yeah, well, I've had this 6 years now. It's quite well known on the show scene. It's won Pride of Ownership at the NEC in Birmingham several years ago, and more recently won Pride of Ownership at the centenary event for the 100th birthday of the MG mark.
I have to say that this is probably the best, and I've seen a lot of MGs. This is the best one I have ever seen. Every bit of chrome is perfect. And as we said off camera, I think, well, I know that when this come off the factory, it was never, ever as good as this.
You're probably actually spot on in terms of, when they were manufactured, I don't think it probably looked as good as this. But yeah, I spent a lot of time polishing it, working on the bright work. And it's certainly one of the better ones. I wouldn't be as bold as to say it's the best one, but you know what? It's a very honest car, and it's had a lot of love and attention lavished on it over the last 6 years.
Yeah, it's a tremendous looking car, it really is. Now, I was a little surprised in the boot. Now, let's not tell the audience what we're going to show them because we'll reveal it in a minute, but how long... I'll tell you what, how long have you had what we're going to show them in the boot?
What we're going to show them in the boot's actually about 8 months old now.
8 months old,
yes,
okay.
It's not new, but I'll say no more.
Oh, good, because all will be revealed in a minute. Let's have a look around the car and show you some of the key features. So the big reveal, what's in the boot? Now, Paul, just remind us, how long have you had whatever we're going to show them in the boot for?
Well, it's about eight months. November last year we got this.
Okay, let's open the boot and see what we got. It's only a blooming birthday cake.
Well, you've got to have a birthday cake. The car was 50 last November, and we were actually at the Classic Motor Show in Birmingham on the 13th of November, which was 50 years to the date since the car was registered. So I thought, we've got to get a cake for the car. Unfortunately, my wife found out how much I paid for the cake. She was 50 not too long before, and it's probably fair to say I spent a little less on her cake than I did on the cake for the car. So she wasn't very pleased. Yeah, she wasn't very happy, but yeah, it's gained a bit of notoriety. So when I bought the cake, I didn't think I'd still be hauling it around Cheshire 8 months later. But people love the cake, so it's only a sponge cake, so I don't think you want to eat it.
No, I was going to say, do you mind if I don't have any? Is that all right?
Well, I like you, Tim, so I wouldn't force you to eat that.
Well, listen, sir, thanks again.
Thanks ever so much.
Second lovely car.
Yeah.
You're one lucky man, haven't you? You've got some lovely cars.
Well, I try.
And you certainly do a good job with them. Cheers, pal.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Brilliant. Next up, a snippet of live music from Lucy Barlow. And later on in the show, we'll hear from the wonderful rockabilly trio, the Meerkats.
Hello to all the TBC fans. Helping the kids off the coast, wave the babies, having them fall home.
Okay, we're going right back to 1977 with this beautiful chopper and this gorgeous Granada. Now, I remember when I was a kid back in 1977, I had one of these in purple, and I absolutely loved it. And the proud owner of both the chopper and the car is Barry. Lovely to meet you, Barry.
Pleased to meet you.
What a beautiful car and a beautiful bike.
Thank you.
Well, first of all, let's start with the car. It's a 3 litre, I believe.
3 litre V6, yeah.
And it's a gear.
Gear.
Oh, top of the line. It's beautiful, isn't it?
It is.
And the chopper is absolutely immaculate as well. So, did you get it like that, or did you put it together?
No, it was restored. Yeah, I bought it just on a whim on eBay. Yeah, as you do.
Yeah.
I've got a few now. So.
And the Granada. Have you done work on this as well?
This is pretty much how I bought it. I've replaced the interior, just had the engine rebuilt.
Yeah.
Gearbox rebuilt.
Wow.
So yeah, it's had a bit of work done to it.
It is in lovely condition, and it's got the black vinyl roof, the classic black vinyl roof.
Black vinyl roof.
Has it got a sunroof as well?
It has. A tilt slide sunroof, no less.
Oh wow, top of the line, and it's a lovely colour. Do you know what this colour's called?
Gemini blue.
Well remembered, sir. Well remembered.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a lovely, lovely car. Love the chopper. Love the car. Absolute pleasure to meet you. And I'm very jealous. I wish I was going home with them both myself.
You can have a ride, I don't mind.
Nah, you're right.
You can't go twos up though, it tells you on the seat.
We did when we were kids though.
Oh yeah.
Lovely to meet you, sir. Thanks for
you.
showing us your car and your bike.
Thank you.
Absolutely brilliant. Check out this immaculate 1934 Rolls Royce. Okay, so I know we normally focus on cars on the TBC. However, you might not know that I'm also a motorcyclist, and I couldn't help notice this bike here. And we have with us Peter Collins MBE. He's only a blooming world champion. Lovely to meet you, sir.
Yeah, great to see you. Yeah.
World champion. That's one hell of a title to have, sir.
Well, it was something which was my life's work to win that. World Speedway Champion. Yeah. I mean, I raced for Bellevue in Manchester for 18 years. And had a great run at Bellevue, and you know I'm a local Lymm lad, so.
Oh, so you're here to support the event as well, yeah,
it's
obviously.
It's a great show, this, and I've supported it for so many years.
So perhaps you could tell our viewers a little bit about your bike, the sort of speed did you get up to on the track?
Well, speedway bikes are very, very different to ordinary motorcycles. The usual thing that everybody goes on about is the fact that they don't have any brakes.
Yes, that's no brakes.
But you know, as I always say, nobody ever won a race with the brakes on, did they?
That's absolutely right, Peter. It's an absolutely beautiful bike you got. And so what sort of speeds do you get up to on the actual track?
Well, Bellevue was one of the biggest tracks. It was at the, you know, the amusement place at Bellevue in Manchester.
Yeah.
And it's one of the biggest tracks in the league in the UK. And, you know, we used to get up to speeds at about 80 miles an hour on there.
And it's notoriously dangerous as well. Have you had any bad accidents while you were racing yourself?
I'm just waiting to go in and have a new shoulder replacement. I've had one already, so I'm going in very shortly to have that. Just, you know, war wounds, racing damage, I suppose, at the end of the day.
I suppose it's dangers of being a world champion, I suppose.
Well, you just have to accept that, you know, it's a dangerous game, and, you know, you're going fast, and, you know, if you're involved in an accident or a crash. But one thing I will say is, most of the crashes that I had, they weren't my fault.
So obviously I'm not going to ride the bike. I'd love to have a little go of it, but obviously we can't today. But it looks amazing, and obviously lovely to have a chat with you. It's not very often I get the chance to meet a world champion in a sport, so I feel privileged and honoured to meet you today. So let me shake your hand yet again.
Great, thanks. Yeah,
lovely for your time. Thank you very much.
Thanks for your time.
Isn't that absolutely brilliant? A member of the British Empire, Peter Collins has also written a book, his autobiography, Keeping It on the Tyres. Check it out. Well, as you know, here at the TBC, I am a massive Jag fan, so I got really excited when I seen this absolutely lovely E-Type in this lovely red colour. And the owner is Phil. Lovely to meet you, Phil.
And you, Tim?
What a beautiful car. Thank you.
I keep on saying that, but it is a beautiful car. A Series 2, I believe.
Series 2, yeah.
And I couldn't help notice your little dinky car you got in the front of it, which is almost a direct replica of your car, isn't it?
It is. It's a Triang from 1960s.
Wow.
And I bought them both in 1981. That one, the little one, was abused and damaged by my children in their youth. And during lockdown, it became my renovation project.
Yeah, you've done a wonderful
what you
job.
see today.
And how long have you had the car, or both cars for, Alan?
Well, since 1981, so 42 years.
Now, my eagle eye tells me this is a Series 2. And what's under the bonnet?
It's a straight 6 4.2.
Straight 6 4.2. Yeah, it is a lovely car. Have you done many trips, any historical trips in it, or any events?
One of the events I took part in was a trip which was organised by a guy in aid of prostate cancer to drive around the entire coast of the UK.
Wow.
I did one leg of it, but he and others drove all the way around. The motto was, keep the sea on the left.
Keep the sea on the left.
But you can imagine, I did Blackpool to Carlisle, and there was something like 30 or 40 E-types. It caught the eye, and it was all in aid of prostate cancer, which was brilliant.
Well, the E-Type is such an iconic, well, it is the iconic Jaguar. Now, perhaps you could just lift your microphone up and show our viewers your T-shirt there. So it's all for cancer support, prostate cancer support.
Yep.
I mean, it's a great thing you're doing for Lymm as well, because obviously we're here at the Lymm Historic Motor Festival.
Yeah, what we do is, myself and my friend Richard, we're trustees of the Prostate Cancer Support charity. We go to car shows and we put our cars either side, and when people come to look at the cars, we say, come here. I've not been told to clear off yet, but we've had some amazingly fruitful conversations where people are totally unaware of the illness, so it works.
Well, you're doing great work, obviously. Love the car. As I said earlier on at the piece we've just done, I love an E-Type Jaguar. It's one of my favourite cars of all time. So, again, thanks for your time. Thanks for showing us that. Let me shake your hand yet again.
A pleasure, Tim.
Lovely. And good luck in the future. Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed.
Brilliant. So we're going right back to the 80s with this, the KITT car. Who remembers this? Famously driven by Mr. Hasselhoff. What a great TV show. Very, very popular back in the 80s. I think it started about 1982. And this one is lovely. It's got all the sound effects, all the interiors, all original, and it's even got the little lights along the front. Looks amazing. And perhaps we can ask it a question. So what's your name?
I'm the voice of Knight Industry 2000's microprocessor. KITT for easy reference. A KITT if you prefer.
Oh, thank you very much. Well, I might take it for a drive later. Brilliant.
There's plenty to eat here at the show. Yo, 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 how about a chicken wrap? Yeah, lovely. Perhaps Thai food's your thing. Pancakes, anyone? Nah, I'm alright, thanks.
So as you know, here on the TBC, we love an old Ford, an RS Ford. I've done a Mark 1 RS, as you know, and the RS 2000. But today, we're going bang up to date with the latest RS, and these pack some punch, these. Somewhere in the region of 350 for some of them, and the standard RS is just over 300 horsepower, so I say packing a lot of punch. Hell of a car to drive, very performance focused. I'm lucky here today because Lynn, who's one of the directors of the Ford RS Owners Club, is here to have a chat with us. Lovely to meet you, Lynn.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Nice to see you.
Well, a bit of a prestigious title for you then, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I've probably been doing the role now for about 2.5 years, coming on 3 years. I'm one of the directors. I'm actually the Rally News editor, which is our magazine that goes out to all our members. It goes out to about 4,500 members every 2 months, and it goes worldwide.
Wow, fantastic. And as I said just on the camera now, is here at the channel we love our Fords. We've tested and driven some of the old Fords.
Yep.
Obviously, I'm a little bit older than you, so I'm used to driving like the RS 2000, the old Mark 1 RS.
Nice car.
Wonderful to drive, back to basics driving. But of course, these latest cars are all about performance, and they are like off the scale performance.
Absolutely.
I have driven a 350, and I know what it's like. It really is a rocket ship. You know, it's such a lovely car to drive. And obviously this colour is the classic RS colour to have. I think. What's this colour called?
This one is Performance Blue, I think, on the Mark II. The Mark 1s are Imperial Blue.
Yeah, it's
So,
lovely.
slightly
And what do
different.
you drive yourself?
I've got a Mark 1 Focus RS, which is over the back, the grey Fiesta Turbo as well, and
Wow.
I've just bought a Mark 3 Focus RS in black. One of the rarest colours, so yeah.
Wow. Well, here on the channel, we're hoping to do a Sierra Cosworth 500, hopefully in the near future. But I just love me fast forwards. They're so affordable for people, and you get the performance as well. So it just ticks all the boxes, doesn't it?
Absolutely, and you know, everybody remembers an old RS, and obviously with the newer ones coming through now, the younger generation are getting a bit more involved, so it just keeps that brand alive. At the minute, Ford are not releasing another RS, but who knows what the future holds.
Yeah. Well, the sad news for me is when they changed from the Mark III, they went to front wheel drive instead of rear wheel drive, which, you know,
That's
from a
much fun.
driver's point, is a bit of a driver, like,
Yeah.
you know, a bit of a disappointment. But these latest ones are so performance focused.
You want to have a try in the new Mark III Focus RS. They're four-wheel drive, and they are great fun. Drift mode in them is absolutely outstanding.
Good giggle in one of them, isn't it?
Yeah, just eats your tyres, unfortunately.
You don't mind that, do you?
Not for a bit of fun.
Well, obviously, lovely to speak to you.
You too.
I'll shake your hand again.
Lovely to meet
Good
you.
luck in the future.
Thank you very much.
And thanks for your time.
No problem, anytime. Thank you.
Brilliant.
That was easy.
Keep going, everyone. Now look round and everyone's crashed.
There's plenty to do for the kids, including these radio-controlled cars.
That career choice you made.
It's important to teach the kids early on how to smash cars up properly.
Stop down, stop aiming for the marshals.
Remember, fun is the key, but keep seated at all times or you may die. Shabba!
Holy cow, this was popular. Look at these three acting the goat. Meh. Is that a horse? Nay, it's a donkey. Inside was a fantastic Lego village complete with Lego Hospital, where they perform plastic surgery. The young ones love police cars, and it's an opportunity for them to experience sitting in the back seat when they get pulled over in the future.
So look, I'm here with the Ghostbusters here today. What a great film that was. It does not bring back some childhood memories for me. And we're with Nate. Lovely to meet you, Nate.
Lovely to meet you too.
So obviously there's four of you here all representing the characters from the Ghostbusters. And I must say, you look fantastic.
Thank you very much.
I love what you've done, like, and I love the car obviously because I love the film Ghostbusters. Who doesn't? Like, it's an absolute classic of a movie. And of course we've got the Ecto one, which is the classic Ghostbusters car. So perhaps you could tell us a little bit about the car, maybe.
Yeah. So this is actually a replica of the original as seen in the film, and it's obviously a Cadillac 59mm Cadillac.
Cadillac 59, that's what it was, yeah. So what's your character called then?
We actually respond as ourselves.
Oh,
so
okay.
we're not trying to replicate the Ghostbusters as seen in the film. We are trying to be our own franchise, as it were, and we're known as the Staffordshire Ghostbusters. You'll find me as Riley. You've got Crimmins. You've got Ward, and then you've got Hassel over there.
Hassel.
Well.
Have you driven it yourself?
I've been in the passenger a lot myself, and as well in the back. This one here has had the privilege of getting.
You've driven it, have you?
On a couple of occasions.
Yeah.
Yes,
What's your name?
definitely.
I'm Claire.
Claire, lovely to meet you, Claire. Yeah. So, do you go around different events as part of this? Do you have other cars as well?
Ecto One hire themselves, known as Cooper Classic Cars. They do have a series of other cars that you can like rent out for hire and stuff. As seen with many other films, there's KITT next to us and such things. We do travel up and down the country as often as we can with them. We do things like Tatton Park, Manchester Children's Hospital, fundraisers, all that kind of thing, if they need us with that.
Oh. Like the Ghostbusters?
Exactly. Who are you going to call?
We're going to call you guys,
exactly.
aren't we?
We are the ones to call.
Well, obviously, lovely to meet you.
Lovely to
and
meet you
you.
too.
Thanks, guys. Brilliant.
The old and the new. The worst name for a car ever, the Subaru STI. Is that a mannequin? Nah, it's a womankin.
Oh, well, I've had a fantastic day here at the Lymm Historic Transport Day. And look at this old Elvis here, isn't he gorgeous? Obviously, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and check out all the other videos, all on the TBC. Fantastic. See you all soon.
You have been watching the fabulous Tim Bush channel.